In this video, we're gonna go over the top 5 automatic messages that get sent to guests to help me get incredible reviews as a host. So let's get started. All right, so here's the 5 messages. We're gonna go over exactly what are in these messages and more importantly, why I say certain things in these messages. We're also gonna take a look at the scheduling and see when these messages get automatically sent out to the guests. If you're interested in having these messages for your own listing, I'll have them for free. You can literally just copy and paste them from the blog. So there's going to be a link down below if you want to apply these to your own listing. So first off, let's take the first one we look at, and that's going to be the booking confirmation. This message gets sent 10 minutes after a guest books our place, whether it's one of my places or one of the places that I do co-hosting for. So basically it just says, hi, the guest name, and just says, thank you for choosing to stay with us, and we're excited for you to enjoy Chicago from our Logan Square pad. Now, we include the check-in date. Now, this is on purpose, so a lot of times the guests have noticed that they booked the wrong date. So that's just a way to confirm it now and quickly update it versus in the future and have the headache of the dates no longer working out for them. So, and we also say we're going to send additional details a few days before check-in. And we send a guidebook in the meantime of the area. So this is with recommendations to bars, restaurants, cafes, grocery stores, and any kind of local attractions. This is a great way to get your guests excited and comfortable with the area that they're coming to stay at. And then if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out. For the second message, it's going to be the check-in instructions. We want to make this as simple as possible for the guests to check in, and we don't want to have any questions. Having a brutal or unclear check-in instructions just kind of sets up your guests to have not so much of a good time with your listing. So we don't want that to be off to the wrong start. So basically we're just once again confirming the check-in and check date. And then also we want to note the check-in, check-out time and date. This is another way to kind of plan it in their head that, hey, I need to be out by 10 a.m. on this date. Other than that, we just list the address once again. It just makes it a little bit easier for the guests, even though they do get the information in Airbnb. And then we also just say when they expect to arrive. It makes it easier for cleaners, or if we have any last minute errands we need to get, such as say toilet paper or paper towels, we know we can have time to do so. And then more just checking instructions with the code, which we had the automatic code sent from our front door. And to let them know if you expect to check in early or late, let us know because the code checks out at a certain time. And then just the Wi-Fi information. So we try to keep this one simple. And we also mentioned that we have pictures if you prefer for check-in instructions to see pictures or visuals. The third message is after the guests have spent one night in our place and we just kind of want to check in with them. We're basically just saying, hope you have a wonderful stay, and let us know if anything is wrong or if we can make your stay more enjoyable. I found in my reviews, guests really appreciate this message, and this is critical to send out. And if there's anything wrong with the apartment, this is a way for the guests to let you know, instead of saying nothing and then when the review time comes to just leave you a bad review. This message alone has saved me so much in reviews and hassle, so I would highly recommend it. Now this one gets sent at 1 p.m. after their first night. So about this time, they almost had about nearly 22 hours in the apartment and could get a feel for if something's off or something's not right and let us know about it. The fourth message is the before checkout instructions. So we're basically just saying, we hope you had a great stay. If you could remember to do the following before 10 a.m., really appreciate it. Now we just have 5 simple steps on here. I know I personally stayed at Airbnbs that have 10 to 15 steps, and that's just way too much. If it's that many, your guests are probably not going to even read it, nor do any of the steps. Now this isn't mandatory, so we try to make it as simple as possible, something that maybe only takes 10 to 15 minutes, because like I said, the more in depth, more people are not going to do it. And then we just ask for them to send a quick message once they leave. That way we could help our cleaners know. So if they happen to leave at 8 a.m., we could get our cleaners in early. They have more time to clean the place and get it ready for the turnaround if we have new guests checking in that day. And then we just thank them again for coming and tell them that we actually really value their private feedback. So this message gets sent at 3 p.m. the day before. That way allowing the guests plenty of time to see the instructions and take care of them before they check out. Our fifth and final message is the after checkout and review message. So this one is just saying, thanks for leaving our place so nice and tidy. I really appreciate it. And then it's asking for a review. I know some hosts are hesitant to ask for a review, but if you don't ask what you want, you most likely won't get it. And on top of it, this just kind of lets them know like, hey, we really value your review, and lets them know the difference between a 5 and a 4-star. A 4-star on other platforms might be a great review, where on Airbnb, if you're getting 4 out of 5 stars, that's pretty bad. And soon enough, Airbnb is going to stop pushing your listing to other guests to book, or they might just completely take it off the platform itself, even if you have a low 4. So that's definitely worth noting. You want to make sure you basically get all the 5-star reviews as possible, and this just kind of tells the difference to the guests what a 4 to a 5-star means. We send this last message at 5 p.m. on the day they check out. There was some back and forth, and we used to send it a day after they checked out, but a lot of our guests were leaving reviews on the day they checked out, and we want to make sure that they were aware of these messages and comments before leaving their review, because it could actually impact what they rate you as a host. If this video helped you out, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out this video right here that has been hand selected for YouTube for you to watch next. See you guys in the next one. Peace.